Want to welcome into the show a good friend of mine and also a fellow podcaster, Downs to Business,
Yes, sir.
Josh Downs. Josh, I guess I'll start with that. How did you and Caleb come up with the idea to do the podcast, and what has it been like so far?
It's kind of a new thing, just every week getting in front of the camera on Monday and just talking with my brother and getting in that rhythm. But it's good to be able to separate work from that and just find something else to kind of do on a weekly basis and just be able to spend time with my brother for real. Just get on there and chop it up and have a good weekly convo every week. We know we're gonna get one in with that. So it's a good time and I enjoy it.
What's been the reaction from Colts fans and Buckeye fans?
Now, Buckeye fans love it. Colts fans love it. I mean, it's cool to get a special guest on there every week. We've had Danny on there. We've
Yeah,
had
Daniel.
JT.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Jeremiah Smith on there yesterday, and then we had we've had Julian Sane on there, Ryan Day. A lot of good names on there. So hopefully we can get some other players from different teams on there. But we started off with that.
What was the biggest surprise for you with hosting? Like, was it harder or easier than you thought?
I would say it's a little easier, but I would just say like even when you're not in the best mood, having to just still like talk on camera, like you can't show you're in a bad mood and get on the show. You got to just be like, yeah, like I made a commitment to this, so it's time to talk and give my honest thoughts on everything. But I got to have a good attitude, so I feel like that's the main thing.
First perception of Daniel Jones, and then what has been different or the same since then for you?
First perception, I mean, I know he was a hardworking guy, kind of quiet at first. But I know he was hardworking in the facility early, leave late, and then now it's kind of just showing like now he's come out of his shell for sure. Like he talks, he got some good jokes, and we always obviously he went to Duke, I went to UNC, so we got some trash talk going on there. But not good dude in the facility early, out late, tough as nails. He's a savage. So I mean, couldn't ask for a better dude as a quarterback. Just somebody that truly will go to war every week and he's willing to put it all on the line. So I mean, great player.
What's your take on his drip or lack thereof?
Now he just he got that chill drip. I mean, he just pulling up to the game like ready for business. Got that business casual look, like I'm going to get a coffee, going for a little business meeting. He got that kind of look. I mean, can't knock it. I mean, he's out there just trying to play ball though. So I get it. He got a little hat on usually. Got some jeans or some like khaki pants and just a little maybe half button up zip. So some slight.
I told him, I was like, bro, you now that you're an MVP candidate, you got to start. Like look at Mahomes, look at Hurts. These guys are dressed to the nines, and
Yeah.
he's like, it's just not my. I'm not gonna pull up wearing a three-piece suit. It's
Yeah.
not his style.
For sure, for sure. Nah, I mean, he got to just stay true to himself. You just got to be you. So I understand him at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, maybe when, I mean, I don't blame him. I'll say that. He want to just chill. I don't blame him. He just trying to go out there and ball.
What do you think in general? What has the offense done, and what has Daniel done? I guess specifically that has surprised you the most.
Yeah, I mean, just a offense with a lot of weapons, and then you got JT back there being JT. So Daniel's able to get everybody involved, even though we got a lot of people in that offense, and that's one of the things that I credit him a lot. He tries to get everybody involved, and then obviously he's doing a great job distributing it, and he's making the throws we need, and he's making plays also with his legs that a lot of people aren't giving him credit for. He's actually really athletic,
He
kind of
is.
fast, so. But yeah, he's the general, and then you got JT back there playing really good as well.
Who's the MVP? Is Jonathan Taylor the current MVP?
I mean, I think he's the best player in the league. Just seeing it week in, week out. I mean, he's playing at a high level. So yeah, I'd like to say he's the MVP. And then I mean, I went to school with Drake Maye in college, so I'll say Drake Maye's number two, just because I mean I went to school with him and fellow Tar Heel.
There are some similarities between Drake and Daniel, are there not? Just attitude wise and just professionalism.
No, for sure. I'd say like their competitive drive is very similar. They're two dudes like when you see how they kind of like will scramble and they'll put their body on the line. I think they're very similar in that manner, and just how hard they work. But like I've like just seeing how there's those are two dudes like they're athletic for sure. But they're really will go out there and run and do anything to get that first down. That's when you know you got a real competitor, and I love seeing it.
Right now, who are your favorite five wide receivers in football?
Overall, I mean, I say Justin Jefferson. He's been ridiculous his whole career. Jamar Chase, same thing. JSN, known him for a long time. I mean, he's playing at an all-time level right now. I love to see it. I mean, he's incredible. Let me see. I mean, Puka's playing really well right now as well. And then George Pickens is playing really well right now. George Pickens is playing really good football, and he's tremendously talented. So I'll say those five are at the top right now in the game.
Your ability, Josh, to catch the ball shy of the sticks, turn it upfield, and get yards. What? Where does that come from? It's very. Not a lot of guys can do it, especially at that level.
Yeah, I mean, I used to play running back when I was younger, all the way till high school, and then obviously just God given talent, being born quick and having that knack. But yeah, just playing running back when I was younger, and then working out with my dad all the time, and working out with my brother, and then yeah, just the quickness helps with that, and yeah, I mean, I'll say all those things put together allow some plays to be made.
Caleb is next level. Where do you think he should be drafted?
I mean, obviously, I think he should be a top 10 draft pick. He plays safety, so it's a little different at that position, but I think he should be a top 10 draft pick.
To me, he should be like a top 5 pick.
I was saying top 10 because of the position he plays. Like safeties
I
aren't
know,
usually
but
taken in
fuck
the top.
that. He's so
Yeah.
special.
Yeah, but like no, honestly, I do think he's for sure a top 5 player in college football right now. So I mean, if we were just going off, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 best players, for sure top 5 player, you say top 3. But I mean, I like with the how the safety position is, like I mean, I think he'll be a top 10 pick.
You mentioned JSN. What does he do so well that maybe other people didn't know or weren't expecting out of him? Like, what do you love about his game?
Just his ability to separate, route running, and then he got crazy ball skills. So I feel like all those things put together just get the product he got on the field right now is showing it.
What's it like having a legend like Reggie Wayne as a coach?
No, it's cool. I mean, Reggie's a good dude. I mean, he knows what he's talking about. He's played the game. He's played it at a high level. So that's always a good thing to have a guy like that who's excellent in his own manner and did it at a high level on a Super Bowl team. So having him being able to give you tips every day and is big, and it allows your game to flourish and get better.
I was at the KC game last week. I know it was a loss, but that environment, it felt like a playoff game. What did you take away from it?
Yeah, I mean, we took them to overtime, so I'll say that we're a really good team. We're right there. They've won the ship 3 times out of the past, I don't know how many years. So they're a great
Yeah,
team.
3-5. 3 and
Yeah,
5.
so they're a great team. I mean, they got Patrick Mahomes at quarterback, like great coach as well. So I mean, at the end of the day, it was a tough loss, but we did take them to overtime, and it came down to the wire. So I do believe that we have a really good team, and we got a good shot to win these next few games and put ourselves in a good position.
What are the 3 hardest road stadiums to play at?
I'll say obviously the Chiefs were good environment. Minnesota was a good environment.
Yeah.
I haven't played in Seattle, but I've heard Seattle's the one of the loudest as well. I will say Jacksonville gets rocking when they're a good team. When they're good, Jacksonville gets rocking.
What did you think about Sauce, and what was the same or different now that you've been with him a couple weeks?
Yeah, Sauce is a great player. He's a funny guy as well. I mean, he's a guy who just knows how to
He's funny?
he knows how to have a good combo. So that's what I say about Sauce. I mean, good player. Excited to have him on our team. Like, sad we let AD Mitchell go. That's my dog. That's one of my good friends. But yeah, Sauce is a good dude as well, and he's playing well right now, and he's funny. Knows how to have a good combo. That's what I say about him.
What does that mean? Like a good combo?
Like he just, he know how to have a good combo. He has a lot of stories to tell. Like, so that's cool. Like, I'm like, all right, like I'll just listen. So that's what he got some good. You have to get him on the show. Ask him about his life experiences.
Like I've seen him golf, for example.
Oh yeah, like yesterday he was telling me he's a good golfer. I didn't believe it at first, but he's like, oh, I won the NFL PA thing with Alec and Des Ritter. Like I'm good, and I was like, okay,
I'm good.
like so I was like, all right, I'm obviously like. Then I was like, okay, he probably is good because he did win the NFL PA tournament thing, so he must be good.
Daniel's good. Daniel's good.
Yeah, Daniel's good too. Alec Pierce is really good.
Alec Pierce really good. What was your reaction to the Sauce trade? First reaction.
I was just kind of like shocked. I was just shocked. I mean, I was like, dang. And then I didn't see at first they let AD go.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw that, I was like, dang. I was kind of like, just like, dang, that's tough for my boy. But I'm excited to see him get a new opportunity and get a change of scenery and be able to flourish. He's a great player, so I'm excited to see what he does.